For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Camping and Leisure. Me, Mike. Today I'm giving you guys a review on a nice new product from Vango. This is the Vango Awning, the Vango Varkala Connect. It's a new model for the 2018 collection, but the Varkala Awning you may have heard from years gone by. It's certainly one they've had in the range for quite a number of times. So what they've done is basically made a massive difference of actually having the ability to put this additional sort of pod on as kind of like a big open conservatory. So it's a really nice model and it's very cleverly done that you can actually build on it if you wanted to. So you've still got the Varkala Connect in the main sizes, so you've got the 280, the 360, the 420 and the 520, but you've also got the benefit that you can actually add on a left hand or a right hand sort of Connect piece. So this sort of Connect annex, obviously a nice big open annex here. You've got sort of doors positioned quite happily in the front to enter to, the solid ones along the side, but you've still got ability of storm strap. So when you come to pitch it, you kind of pitch the main part of the awning first. If you want to go away for a weekend or something and don't have to have the fuss of putting up and down for a long period, for a long stay away, you can put the awning up quite simply and then simply just add the Connect on via zip. So it's just a physical zip that sort of goes in here. So it gives you more versatility, and yet again what you do is you kind of buy the awning on its own and then the Connect part on. So like I said, you can get a left hand to go to the same shape as the front of the caravan, or have it at the back of the caravan with the right hand. So you've got lots of options, and like I said, versatility is a key thing here. It still uses Vango's sort of Syntagal Pro fabrics as a 420 denier fabric, so it's also double ripstop. So 420 denier is nearly sort of about 5 times what a standard sort of awning fabric uses. So it's a beautiful thick fabric, and because it's double ripstop, the joys means if you have a sort of slip, nip or tear, it's not going to suddenly carry on going. It's just isolated at one particular point. So that's one sort of benefit of it itself. You've got these beautiful, nice straps included. So you've got these webbing straps which give the awning structure from the front, as well as a pair of proper storm straps which can be put on with the actual awning itself. So those just clip on and you can adjust them as so. But it's one model certainly we're going to have up on our indoor display showroom in Gloucester, so it's definitely worth coming to see. Really just the size of it, and obviously with the extra part, it really gives you a whole extra room that you can look at in the actual awning itself. One thing again which would benefit with Vango is they have a longer guarantee than most companies. So you've got a 2-year warranty, which is a standard with the actual awning itself, with the ability to make it a 3rd year free by registering your product with them at Vango. So once you sort of buy it from a company like us, you can then register it with them and you get the 3rd year. We also do sort of things like interest-free finance. You can always look down that avenue if you love the awning but can't necessarily pay it in one big lump sum. You've got the option of that as well. Overall, really impressive model. I said with the beautiful PVC windows, you get clarity when we go on the inside and have a bit more look. But on the essence, nice colour, which also has changed from 2017, 2018. And it actually kind of really well matches the caravan colour you get. Normally you've got a beautiful white, and you get, again, with the sort of way the windows are all cut and the new sort of 2-tone grey at the bottom, I think it just really helps to make it look very smart. But let's talk a bit more about what's the ins and outs of it as we have a look inside and talk a bit more in the details. So now inside the Varkala, you can kind of get a bit more of an idea for how it's kind of laid out. The first thing you see straight away is the nice big windows you've got at the front here. So this being the 360, obviously it's 3 bays. The 280 is the same. When you go to the 420, then you've got actually sort of 3 bays into the awning itself. So one thing again you can see with the crystal clear PVC windows, good clarity. Even on a rainy day, you can still sort of sit here quite happily and look out upon the campsite or the beautiful view where you are. On also with the privacy side of things, you've got these lovely curtains. Now the joys things for the 2018 season, they actually changed these curtains, so they actually zip up as they were last year. But the joys is, yet again, as you can see, you've kind of got a zip running through the middle. So what this allows you to do is kind of create your home away from home, your caravan kind of curtains of old, or your bedroom curtains at home, and just zip that up, and then you can see straight away really nice coverage, and you can quite happily get your privacy in the middle of the night when you don't want people to see what's going on with your drinks. Then if you want to actually just quite simply bring it down halfway, just to sort of, again, still have a bit of privacy but have some light coming in. Obviously twinned up with the nice skylights you've got in here to help allow light in on a sort of a nice sunny day. And if you want to put it away all completely, all you do quite simply do is just roll it up, and there's a little pocket just below that it quite just goes into, toggles up, and then it's completely out of sight, out of mind. And the joy is that actually you haven't got to feed caravan curtains onto it every single time you want to put the awning up and down. That, can take a couple of minutes in itself, so it just helps with the speed of putting everything up. And I think certainly with the zips, it's a much more thorough way of doing it. Because it's basically a multiple point inflation, so each beam, like I said, can be done individually. You've got bracer beams along the top, so once you've done the main uprights, you then pump these up and put these in place, and just gives you a bit more structure in the actual awning itself. And you've got not only 2 bracer point here, but you've got 2 in the roof panel, just to give it a bit more structure itself. A new feature they've also added on is the ability of Skytrack. So the Skytrack system is embedded and actually stitched into the fabric here, and what it allows you to do is actually create a hanging point for a lantern anywhere inside the awning, as well as actually its new sort of sky liner system. So its ability like a roof liner to help with condensation inside the actual awning itself. You can kind of give you a double glazing effect. So you can buy these little Skyhooks separately, and all they do is they just feed onto the track, and then any presto, you've got a little hanger point to hang a lantern or whatever you please to. So it's quite a nice system that certainly Vango have been running with on their actual tents for a number of years now. It just makes it, again, the next stage of evolution where they bring it into their awnings. One thing to bear in mind is the sheer amount of optional extras actually included on this particular item. So you've anything from sort of your rear back poles, which push the foam pad, which is included again nice and tight against the caravan to minimise the draft coming down the outside, all the way to sort of the extra pair of storm straps you get supplied to give you more torsion. The wheel arch cover is actually included yet again to help with the draft underneath. Same with the draft skirt itself, you get that included as well, and actually there's panels that zip up like so, so you have a little mesh panel so you get good circulation when you want to, or if you want to use it as kind of like a storage system, that whole panel then, this whole little section comes up and you can actually access things underneath the vehicle. The only thing you're looking to pay extra for is something like the carpet. So the carpet is a cushioned carpet, and yet again it just covers the main body of the thing, and it's a nice cushioned one, breathable, so it keeps the campsite happy. The same things like the pump is included, you get a nice dual action hand pump which is applied with it itself. But once you get into the Connect part, you can quite happily sit here on a nice sort of sunny day, and it's just a really lovely place to be in. Like I said, with the option of, if you don't want to go down lines of this, you can still put an annex on one side, as well as just to sleep someone inside of here. But there are bedroom toggles in the main body, so sleep an extra in a person in here. If you want to get access to your sort of storage lockers underneath here, you can quite happily see you've got a lovely big PVC window, but there's a panel zips that goes all the way back around, so you can actually access your points down here, and then also you've got a curtain for this lovely big PVC panel part, which just sort of seals it up. And the same with the nice big panel at the end, you've got curtains to get the privacy. So anywhere you see a beautiful big window, you've also got the curtains as well, and like I said, it's got the zip feature. But really impressive model, and certainly one that we're having up on our indoor display showroom, and also so you can come and see it and actually kind of a bit more get of a grasp on it. We're going to try our best to put a connector on it as well, so you can kind of really get the concept of what's going on there. But impressive model, and certainly one that's going to be a bit of a winner for the 2018 season. So that is the Varkala, obviously like I said, 280, 360, 420 and the 520.